Okay, so I'm going to talk about the pharmacy integration. Some of you will already know me, and you will know that I am the Branch Liaison Officer for APT UK. However, during this session, I'll be representing HEE and the Pharmacy Integration Fund programme in my new role as the Pharmacy Technician Project Manager and Workforce Development Lead. And I only started the role on Monday. Yeah, so you can see why I'm a little bit nervous. And I hope you're all going to be really nice to me. So I might not have all the answers to any questions, but if you do want to ask me things and I don't know the answer, I promise I will try and go away, find out and come back to you. Okay, so my new role, what's it all about? So, in my new role, I'm going to manage a range of projects from proof of concept work to integrating emerging work streams with established programmes specifically for pharmacy technicians. Okay. So I'm sure all of you would have already heard about the Pharmacy Integration Fund, and it's designed to support the development of the community pharmacy profession. Okay. It's a partnership arrangement between NHS England and HEE, and it supports the development of new skills, preparing for new roles and new ways of working in the future. So pharmacy is changing. You're all aware, we've been talking about the new IET. We've also touched today on the NHS long-term plan. But I actually think this is a great opportunity for community pharmacy technicians to support new developments and do new roles and do new exciting things. So the aim of the Integration Fund is to make the best use of clinical skills of the pharmacy team. And HEE are supporting this agenda by providing funded education and development opportunities for pharmacy professionals. To date, the Pharmacy Integration Fund has funded 4 programmes that include pharmacy technicians. So we've got the Community Pharmacy Technician Training and Development Programme, the Clinical and Professional Leadership Development Programme, also known as Mary Seacole, and those programmes have now closed. But we've also got the Accuracy Checking Pharmacy Technician Programme and the Medicines Optimisation in Care Home programmes, and they're still running at the moment. So from the programmes that we've already run, we've had some feedback that's demonstrated the values of the training programmes and also given us an insight into the role of the pharmacy technicians in practice. So the first one, the Community Pharmacy Technician Training and Development Programme, was a pilot programme run by Coventry University with a small cohort of 16 community pharmacy technicians. The course covered education and training, organisational development, research and evaluation. And it ran between January and December 2018. At the end of the programme, there was some feedback from the pharmacy technicians that had undertaken the course. And they said that they absolutely loved, what they loved about the programme was that it was designed with practice. And that they had an input into the programme, so it was real, it was reactive, and it actually met the needs of the pharmacy. 100% of the learners that undertook the programme said it would make an impact on their learning, on their practice. The top 3 skills that the community pharmacy technicians felt that they required in their roles were good communication skills, patience and people skills, and organisational skills. So they held some interviews with the learners, and this is what the learners said. They said that we have the skills and capability to be a valuable asset in community pharmacy and relieve the pressure in the system. We can take up extended roles, and we're a valuable resource to support community pharmacy at the coalface, particularly with vulnerable populations. So those of you that work in community pharmacy may think, I already know this, I've been saying this, but this is some evidence that we've had. So we've been able to collate that. There are also some key findings, and this came back with, from feedback from the pharmacy owners, the community pharmacists, and the learners that were involved in the programme. And they said that pharmacy technicians are an underdeveloped part of the community pharmacy workforce, and that they can contribute to the development of pharmacies, and that they can adopt a valuable frontline, patient-centred public health role. So again, you're probably thinking, no surprises, but it is important that actually we now have some evidence of this. So the clinical and professional leadership development programme for pharmacy professionals, or commonly known as the Mary Seacole, was an NHS-led flagship programme designed to enable pharmacy professionals to drive the provision of quality services in community pharmacy and make a difference in the health of patients. It was led by the NHS Leadership Academy with pharmacy context, so it was the Mary Seacole programme with a particular pharmacy context, and it was facilitated by CPPE. Both pharmacy technicians and pharmacists benefited from this programme between October 2017 and March 2019. But actually, I can tell you today, very hot off the press, because I only found out yesterday, that we will be extending this offer. So keep an eye on the HEE website to find out more details. So this is a word cloud that represents some of the feedback that we got from the learners. You'll notice that some of the fonts are bigger. The larger the font, the more learners gave us that feedback. So they found it empowering, engaging and inspiring. And then there's, you know, a few more words there. Okay. So we asked for feedback about the changes as a result of completing the Mary Seacole programme. And we were told from some pharmacy technicians that it led to promotion or new positions. It improved the patient's experience, that they felt that they were able to give the patient more time and communication was better. They also saw better business outcomes with fewer errors being made and more opportunities. There was enhanced teamwork with positive influences, people finding that they were doing a lot less firefighting and actually there was a better flow of work. And it also improved leadership and delegation. And it gave people the ability to actually have some difficult conversations that they may not have been able to do prior to entering this programme. So this is Shona Jubbs, and she actually completed the Mary Seacole programme, and she's shared her story on National Pharmacy Technician Day in 2018. So some of you may have already read about this and be aware of it. But I thought it was actually quite nice to share what she said about the programme. And she said that the programme gave me confidence in the way I worked, how I dealt with people and actioning things. It made me much more aware of the effect of the team, the effect their team had on our patients, and specifically how the way I communicated could make positive changes. So I think that's really good. Okay, so we've got still 2 live programmes running, the Accuracy Checking Pharmacy Technician programme and the Medicines Optimisation in Care Homes programme. So I think if you're interested in these, please have a look at our website to find out information. You may want to sign up, or if you have colleagues that you think might be interested, please direct them to the website to go and find out more information. So the Accuracy Checking Pharmacy Technician programme was actually informed by a successful pilot that was run in London and the South East, and actually that programme is still running. It delivered 110 places nationally for pharmacy technicians working in community pharmacy. And the course is delivered by CPPE and can take up to a year to complete. There are monthly cohorts of pharmacy technicians being enrolled. Now, I was going to say that the last cohort is going to be May 2019, and that is true of this particular project. However, again, yesterday I was informed that we will be running the pilot again, so the programme will be extended. So that's another piece of news that's hot off the press. Again, keep an eye on our website. You can find out more information. There's likely to be a gap, so we're not necessarily saying that we're a June intake, but there may be a July. Don't know the final details yet, but it's certainly going to be continuing. Okay. Then we have the Medicines Optimisation in Care Homes programme, and this was a workforce development package for pharmacists and pharmacy technicians working in care home settings, where actually both professionals are being trained side by side. So actually it's actually quite a useful way of learning, and so you can appreciate each other's roles. There were 600 places that were fully funded over 2 years, and the only proviso was that you had to work in community pharmacy for 0.4 whole-time equivalent. This is being run by CPPE, and it will be running until 2020. So I'd say please spread the words about these programmes. They're funded. Please share with your colleagues. There are hyperlinks in here that will take you directly to the websites. If you're a branch committee member, please go back and share it with your branches. And the other thing I'd like to say is, as you all know, I'm very new in role, and I'm actually really keen to hear about the different roles of pharmacy technicians working in primary care. Any new initiatives that are going on, doesn't matter how small or how big, please come and share them with me, because actually we might be able to explore whether these are things that can be rolled out nationally, and think about what education and training needs are required to support them. So please, you can either drop me an email, or you can catch me afterwards, or you can find my details. I've got a Twitter account, you can contact me. I've got my email address there. Please come and talk to me about anything that you've seen happening or that you've been involved in.